The night when Xiao Zhan stepped forward to rescue Wang Yibo has become one of the most whispered about events in the entertainment industry. Fans across the globe still remember the flood of rumors, blurred photos, and endless speculation that surrounded that fateful evening. But while the headlines focused on the dramatic moment itself, what many do not know is the aftermath, the hidden consequences, and the life-changing bond that grew stronger between the two stars after that night. It began with chaos. The incident shook the industry and put both Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo in the spotlight more than ever. What seemed like a simple act of loyalty was soon interpreted as something far deeper. Fans who had long believed in the unspoken connection between the two were convinced this was proof of their closeness. In the hours that followed, reporters camped outside hotels, fans tracked movements online, and paparazzi worked overtime to get the next scoop. Yet in the midst of the noise, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo disappeared from public view, choosing silence over spectacle. Behind the closed doors of their private world, things unfolded differently than the public imagined. Sources close to the two revealed that Xiao Zhan made sure Wang Yibo was safe, checking on him constantly, staying by his side when the young actor refused to speak to anyone else. For days, the two avoided cameras and retreated into a bubble of their own, one where only trust and quiet understanding existed. Those who caught fleeting glimpses of them during this time described a tenderness that was impossible to ignore, as if the bond between them had deepened after surviving something so intense together. But the industry is never forgiving. Executives and managers quickly stepped in, worried about reputations, endorsements, and the narrative spiraling out of control. Xiao Zhan was advised to distance himself, to focus on work, while Wang Yibo was told to lay low. Yet, against all advice, they continued to stand by each other in subtle ways. Observers noted their quiet gestures at events, the lingering looks during interviews, and the hidden smiles that cameras sometimes captured. Fans began piecing together every detail, convinced that what had happened that night had tied them together in ways words could never explain. As weeks turned into months, the memory of that night refused to fade. Instead, it became a symbol. For fans, it was proof of loyalty, of devotion, of something beyond friendship. For critics, it was a scandal waiting to explode. And for Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo, it was both a burden and a bond. They knew they could not erase the whispers, but they also knew they would not betray the truth of what they had endured together. The emotional toll was undeniable. Insiders revealed moments where Xiao Zhan broke down in private, torn between protecting his career and protecting someone who had come to mean so much to him. Wang Yibo, usually stoic and reserved, was said to have opened up in ways he never had before, finding solace only in Xiao Zhan's presence. Their friendship, or perhaps something more, became a quiet rebellion against the noise of the outside world. Even now, years later, the question remains, what truly happened after that shocking night? Did their bond grow into something the world was never meant to see? Or did it remain a powerful friendship marked by loyalty and sacrifice? What is certain is that the aftermath reshaped both of their lives. Every project they worked on carried the weight of that memory. Every public appearance was dissected by fans searching for clues. And every moment they shared, no matter how small, was seen as a continuation of the story that began when Xiao Zhan reached out his hand to save Wang Yibo. The untold aftermath is not just about one night. It is about two souls navigating a world that demanded they stay silent while their hearts told a different story. It is about the courage to stand by someone when the world watches closely, and the cost of choosing loyalty in an industry built on image. To this day, fans still revisit the photos, the videos, and the countless theories born from that moment. Some say Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo continue to share a bond stronger than what the public can imagine. Others believe the industry's pressures force them apart. But perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between, an unshakable connection forged in the shadows, carried quietly in their lives, beyond the reach of cameras and headlines. What happened after Xiao Zhan rescued Wang Yibo is not a story with a clear ending. It is a lingering question, a silent truth, a hidden chapter that continues to capture the imagination of millions.